You have likely dedicated significant time and energy to creating a vision for your business, executing that vision, and even writing up a detailed business plan for the growth of your business. Yet, far fewer business owners put the same effort into planning for their company's continued success following their retirement, incapacity, or death. However, not planning for the future of your business once you're no longer around to run the company could have disastrous consequences for you, your team, your clients and customers, and your family. And all of the potential risks facing your business, the two that are impossible for you to avoid are incapacity and death. Indeed, no one is immune to old age, illness, or death. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Family Wealth and Other Musings. I am your host, Becky Easton. I'm a personal family lawyer licensed in Arizona and Colorado, bringing you a daily dose of legal and business content. I'm glad you're here. Today we're talking about how an estate plan can protect both your business and your family. So, creating an estate plan for the continued success of your business, should you become incapacitated or when you die, is just as critical as any other planning you do for your business, if not more so. The best part is that when you create an estate plan for your business, or a succession plan, it makes your company more resilient, less dependent on you overall, and can greatly improve your ability to take vacations and have the freedom from your business you probably desire. So, what is a business succession plan anyway? Well, frankly, it's an estate plan for your business. And that plan includes several strategies, such as life insurance for liquidity, a buy-sell agreement covering the buyout of partners or other shareholders, and it should also include a trust to spell out the future management of your business. Without a trust in place, your business will likely be stuck in a totally unnecessary court process called probate, which could interrupt your company's continued operation and even cause the loss of everything that you've worked so hard to build. A will alone is frankly not enough, because when it comes to creating an estate plan, most people are typically thinking of a will. And while it's possible to leave your company to someone in your will, it's far from the ideal option. And that's because on your death, all assets that are passed through a will must first go through the court process known as probate. And the cost, time, and complexity involved when the court makes decisions about your business assets is completely unnecessary. During probate, the court oversees your will's administration to ensure your assets, including your business, are distributed according to your wishes. But probate can take months or even years to complete, and it can be quite expensive, which can seriously disrupt your cash flow and your company's operation. And what's more, probate is a public process, potentially leaving your business affairs open to your competitors. Furthermore, a will only goes into effect upon your death, so it wouldn't do anything to protect your business should you become incapacitated by illness or injury before your eventual death. And in fact, if you only have a will in place or have no estate plan at all, in the event of your incapacity, your family would have to petition the court for guardianship in order to manage your business, as well as your other personal and financial affairs. Like probate, the court process associated with guardianship in the event of your incapacity can be long and costly. And in the end, whether it's a family member or a professional guardian agency, there's no guarantee the individual the court ultimately names as guardian would be the best person to run your company. Given the drawbacks associated with the will, a much better way to ensure your business's continued success is by placing your company in a revocable living trust. A living trust is not required to go through probate, and all assets placed within the trust are immediately transferred to the person or persons of your choice in the event of your death or incapacity, without the need for any court intervention. Upon your death or incapacity, having your business held in trust would allow for the smooth transition of control of your company, without the time, expense, and hassle associated with probate or guardianship. And using a trust, you can choose the individual or individuals you think would be best suited to run your company in your absence, whether that absence is permanent by your death or temporary by your incapacity. Within the trust, you can create a business succession plan, which would not only name your successor, but also provide him or her with detailed and legally binding instructions for how you want the business run when you're gone. Finally, trusts are not open to the public, so your company's internal affairs would remain private, and the transfer of ownership would take place in your lawyer's office, not a courtroom, and on your family's time. Although the majority of business owners will get suitable protection for their business using a living trust, for the most airtight asset protection, you may want to consider setting up a specialized irrevocable trust. Such irrevocable trusts are quite complex, and they're not the right choice for everyone. So be sure you're talking with a qualified attorney to find out if an irrevocable trust would be suitable for your particular company. And in this case, I definitely recommend reaching out to a family business lawyer, and you can find one near you by going to familybusinesslawyer.co. While placing your business in a trust is an effective way to protect your company upon your death or incapacity, it's merely one part of a comprehensive business succession plan, which, as I mentioned earlier, typically includes other estate planning strategies, such as business insurance, life insurance, and a buy-sell agreement. And for the maximum level of protection, be sure you're meeting with a qualified attorney to ensure your business has all of the necessary legal protections in place. And even if you have an existing estate plan, want to have your attorney review it to be sure that you've covered all of your bases and that your plan has been properly updated. I do have a 50-point assessment to analyze your estate plan that's available for free online for you. And you can get to that by going to bit.ly/EL plan review. Again, that's bit.ly/EL plan review. And in that assessment, you review your business and its assets, and discover all the different tools that are available to ensure that everything that you have worked so hard to build is going to survive and thrive, no matter what happens to you. So taking this action is not only going to help shield your company and family from unforeseen tragedy, but it's also going to give you the peace of mind needed to take your business to the next level. So again, you can find a family business lawyer near you by going to familybusinesslawyer.com and ask about a Lyft startup session or Lyft audit for an ongoing business. And that's going to include a review of all your legal, financial, and tax systems that you need for your business. Well, thank you again for tuning in to this episode of Family Wealth and Other Musings. We're talking about how an estate plan can protect your business and your family. An additional aspect to estate planning when it comes to my small business owners. So I am your host, Becky Easton, and I appreciate you being here. I hope that you will tune back in tomorrow and listen to more. Have a great day.